Hello again, and welcome back to another one. And today we have a couple of topics to cover, from Eminem teasing fans with an upcoming release of something on the Nifty Gateway platform, an NFT company, and this has kept fans on their toes, and I'll break down what this means to the best of my knowledge. And we also have fans revisiting the Eminem and Snoop Dogg short-lived in quotes beef from a couple of months ago after Snoop's new album dropped, and there's been a lot of misconceptions on what's going on right now, as the new album contained a few references believed to take aim at Eminem, and you've come to the right place to know exactly what's going on if you weren't with us a while back, because those of you that have been following this channel are already ahead of this. And we'll be exploring reactions to this new release in a bit, but before we get started, if you enjoy content like this, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and find me on social media at ETLifestyle_web. So we'll start with Eminem's latest tease, and following what we covered yesterday of Eminem reacting to SNL's Without Me skit that was used to explain NFTs, we can now confirm that Eminem was actually onto something with that thinking emoji. So much for those who made fun of the optimistic fans that said Eminem was onto something. And Nifty Gateway shared this on Twitter. Surprise! We're excited to announce that Eminem is dropping this Sunday, April 25th on Nifty Gateway. Look out for more information and details to come. And the guesses began before Eminem added to the mystery shortly after, with reactions like, "What is he dropping?" Another user added, "I truly don't know what the hell these means." Well, no one knows what it means, but it's provocative, hence reactions like, "Not an NFT for freak's sake," and shortly after, Paul Rosenberg reacted to Nifty's post with eyes emoji, which only resulted in more questions, and then Eminem retweeted first and then quoted Nifty's tweet with an electric light bulb emoji. And since this was Eminem's second use of single emojis hours apart, some brought the jokes. Did you just discover your emoji keyboard? And according to Wikipedia, here's a brief explanation of what to expect from Eminem. NFT is a unit of data stored on a digital ledger called a blockchain that certifies a digital asset to be unique and therefore not interchangeable, and it can be used to represent items such as photos, videos, audio, and other types of digital files. The more you read into it, the more it adds to the mystery surrounding what's dropping, since it could be anything, and some are under the impression that this means exclusive access to buyers. So basically, Eminem is gonna sell something exclusive that only rich people with cryptocurrency can have access to buy, and no one else gets to see it. Okay then, next. But an NFT doesn't necessarily mean expensive. Think of it like buying limited edition merch from the Shady Store that you can choose to keep or resell in the future. And in a report about how Kings of Leon were the first band to release an album as an NFT, the album was also released everywhere, but the NFT version from the article was priced at $50, includes enhanced media, kind of like an alternate moving album cover, as well as a digital download of the music and limited edition vinyl, adding that after 2 weeks the NFT becomes a tradable collectible. And due to the computation-heavy process associated with NFTs that require high energy, Eminem has gotten some negative reactions from users worried about the environmental impact like this. They are minted via the blockchain, which uses up an extremely high amount of electricity and damages the environment. And in reaction, the user explains, "The pollution caused by NFTs being minted on the Ethereum blockchain is not as big as people make it up to be. It's much smaller than, for example, Bitcoin mining. If you're against industries that pollute the environment, stop using the internet and invest in renewable energy." And since some have already made up their minds, despite not knowing what is actually dropping, a user expands, "Some people are freaking out about the NFT Eminem thing before they even know what it is. Just wait for Sunday." And it could be anything digital. It doesn't necessarily mean exclusive access. Think of the Kings of Leon example. Albums were everywhere, but the NFT version had exclusive perks, and the guessing game is all over the place, a user states. "Hope it's relapsed too. I know my expectations is high." It could be a music video released everywhere, but with limited edition copies signed by Eminem sold via Nifty Gateway. And in reaction to the user that thought it meant expensive crypto, a user breaks down Snoop's NFT dealings recently. Snoop had prices from 200 to over 100,000. 200 NFT gave you a chance to be in a video. 25,000 NFT gave you an opportunity to go roll up kush with Snoop. Seems pretty reasonable. I'm sure you can get something on the more affordable end if you want to. Speaking about Snoop Dogg, he recently dropped the track Talk That Ish to Me on a new album, and that led to posts like this. Breaking news, Snoop Dogg just dissed Eminem on new album. But as some of you know, Snoop previewed that song back in October 2020 before Side B dropped, and also in the heat of the drama with Eminem after Zeus back in January, where among other things he added,
"Better leave me alone."
Showstopper, they drop classics, the same that close curtains for close caskets. Growing kamikaze for me in my concentration camp. We had to take it back.
Really ain't no hank in that kryptonite.
Play Superman, I'll be your kryptonite.
So back then, it was viewed as Snoop taking jabs at Eminem. Watch that entire video if you missed it, link in description. And besides, the Kryptonite reference was alluding to claims of a mix-up Eminem had with the Crips in the early 2000s. And right now, in reaction to the post, some users are claiming that this was not directed at Eminem, hence a reaction that states, "LOL, we already knew that. Eminem has already responded with Zeus, Alfred's theme, and Booker Rhymes." Zeus was the only clear-cut response to that infamous Snoop interview, and another user expanded, "This is old. Snoop has been teasing this track since the beginning of January. They've been squashed it." So clearly, Snoop officially released it, despite the current state of things between him and Eminem, to probably get some extra buzz for the album, and it's working. So now I hope we can get a video for Zeus, since many claimed Eminem wouldn't do a video because the beef with Snoop was squashed. But just as Snoop has done, it doesn't really matter anymore. That will be all. Comment below and see you on the next one.